Okay, so I like to welcome everybody back to the classroom. I am Professor Joe Casey. Today I want to talk to you guys about how everybody, not just females, but everybody hits the wall at 30. And the main focus of this game is going to be going from babyface game to grown man ugly dude game. you know, a lot of dudes see, we focus on how these females hit the wall once they hit their 30s, how they breast not as perky as it used to be, how they might start to get a little long in the tooth or whatever, or how their body metabolism can't keep the fat off as good as they used to keep it off in their 20s. But a lot of dudes, we got to understand that we hit the wall around the same age too. Around 30, niggas start wearing a shit ton of hats. Around 30, you can't just pull the female. That catching mitch start to get a little bit older. Around 30, this is when most guys really come to get the game, because around 30, most dudes become paymaster. You can't get them off that little cute smile you used to have back in the days. You can't walk around, like you you can't walk around any type of way no more. You got to make sure you are groomed once you hit those late 20s and those early 30s. You got to be groomed to the T. You can't walk around with no baby face. A lot of dudes look horrible without their fucking beards and their mustaches and all this shit. A lot of dudes got to put in so much work once they hit those 30, the early 30s and the late 20s. But we like to talk about females being the only ones that hit the wall. Dudes, we just can cover it up a hell of a lot better. But you niggas, y'all hit the wall too. The problem, this is the problem with the game. A lot of guys missed out on their prime years because they were just too lame. Those years where you thought you couldn't get girls because, all the girls wanted the older guys, that was a lie. Even though when we was in high school, it was a lot of girls, checking for older dudes. You know what I'm saying? But the young guys who had swag, the young guys who was laced and put up on some game, man, they not only was they fucking the bitches that was in high school, but they was fucking the older bitches as well, man. Cause everybody wanted them, man. When you that young nigga, you don't need no mustache, you don't need no beard. You just baby face, you angel face. You as close, you closer to when you first came in the world than you're gonna be once you get up in age and you get close to leaving the world. That's when everybody wants you, man. That's the prime time to do what the players like to call babyface macking. And everybody goes through a time period in their life where they can take advantage of the babyface macking. The problem is, like I say, man, a lot of dudes just wasn't laced with the game. A lot of dudes didn't have the parents that, made sure they had the clothes and the shit that was needed for them to, put their own look together. A lot of dudes just didn't have the opportunity to take advantage of their babyface macking days. But everybody went through it. I never seen an ugly baby ever. I seen a lot of ugly adults. Never saw an ugly baby. Everybody comes into this thing beautiful. So we all have that stage where everybody could just pull off their little pretty boy shit, man. A lot of dudes just never got the chance to experience it. So if you at a stage in the game and you can't just pull a woman strictly off of your face, strictly off of your vibe or your energy, then guess what, bro? You done hit the wall in some shape, form, or fashion. Now, you may not be at the final stage where you getting ready to walk through that shit, looking like a grandpa, but nigga, the stages done started. The stages start for everybody around 30. So a lot of dudes' problem in the game is that they can't really put themselves in the position that they want to be in because they don't realize they have hit the wall. While you don't realize it, I guarantee the females you talk to, they realize it. And they are judging you off of that. So that's why you got a lot of dudes, you got a lot of these smart dudes who be like, you got to have the jawline and all that shit there. They not technically wrong when the incel niggas start talking about the Chads and the Tyrones and all that shit. They not technically wrong, it's a segment of females out there that still like that, but like I said, it's always more than one way to skin a cat. It's always more than one way to skin a cat. That's why when I talk to looks, for most dudes, I tell dudes, get your body right. Cause now you could compensate for not having a baby face that that make a woman heart melt? When you got your nice six pack, when you got some nice pecs, when you got some nice shoulders. You could compensate for a lot of that shit because a baby face ain't gonna fuck her right. But a nice body will. You know what I mean? So you know, but everybody got to understand, man. It's not just a female phenomenon when we talk about hitting the wall. We just notice it more in the females because once their metabolism slow down, it's a little bit easier to see the jelly rolls and how the jelly rolls can affect a woman's shape. It's a little bit easier to see how a woman getting a little bit more fat on her face can affect her beauty. It's just a little bit more easier. And plus, these females don't judge man off of beauty. Men are success symbols and women are sex symbols. So, we're going to judge them a little bit more harshly on their appearance than they judge us. But the same shit start happening to us at 30 that happens to them. Only difference is dudes get sort of a pass on the outside, but we don't get a pass when it comes to just trying to get some casual sex. This is why a lot of y'all niggas play the numbers game like crazy. When y'all approach these bitches see y'all done hit the wall already. These dating coach niggas ain't telling y'all that, man. They say, oh, you just need game. Game cannot cover up for a nigga who done hit the wall. It just can't. So once you done hit the wall, you have to find other ways of being appealing to this woman before she even gives you a chance to become susceptible to your game. Game only gets a woman heads in the clouds after she done chose you. If she don't like the way you look, she don't like the way you present yourself, she don't like the package that you come wrapped in, then she's not going to give you a chance to lay your game down. See, and this is a lot of dudes' problem in the game right now, man. If anybody ever got in the game at a younger age, they know how easy it was, man. They know how easy it was to just go to the mall, get a chick number, and fuck her the same night. They know how easy it was to fuck 5, 6 bitches. Like me and my cousin, man, we used to have 2, 3, 4 bitches come through the house in the same fucking day. We was literally killing ourselves. This is why Professor Joe Casey had transcended the act of having sex. I done had so much fucking sex, man. Like from age 14 all the way to fucking 23, I done fuck more bitches than most niggas gonna fuck in their lifetime. It's a miracle why I didn't catch no STDs in that time period. I think the main reason why I didn't catch no STDs in that time period, because all the females was in my age group. So, I was fucking young bitches from 14 to 18. And then, once I hit 20, I was fucking the bitches that was in the same age range, that the bitches that I grew up with. But it was easy to just fuck so many. I'm talking about wasn't really no game needed. Until I started looking at, okay, bam, I got these females blowing me up for sex. I need to start getting some fucking resources off these bitches. I need to start getting my Mac game right. I can't just be macking these females over here who I don't think look as good as these females over here. I need to Mac all these bitches. If she want the dick, she need to be offering me something. I can't just say, okay, she's cute, so she can get the dick for free. No, bitch, you need to be offering me something. Because now I'm getting to the point where I don't really care about sex no more. I done had it so much, the feeling of busting the nut is not foreign to me. I need a different type of enlightenment now. I need to start learning game. I need to start learning what life is really about. That's the shit that's turning me on now. I don't give a fuck about sticking my dick in no pussy no more. Unless you trying to give me a child. That's what the game started to become for the professor. So yeah, I'm gonna end this thing off with, man, dudes hit the wall too, man. If you see your fucking hairline recede, nigga, you done hit the wall. You feel me? If that smile don't look as good as it used to look, nigga, you starting to hit the wall. If you don't feel comfortable going outside without a beard, a mustache, or some shit like that, nigga, you done hit the wall. So we can't just look at these females and be like, they the only motherfuckers that's hitting the wall at 30. Everybody hits the wall at 30. You just got different consequences and repercussions for certain people than you do for the other people. But if you got your body right and your money on point, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. You can bypass the beginning stages of hitting the wall that happens to everybody at 30. I can show you some 50-year-old dime piece females right fucking now. You won't give a fuck that they got a little gray hair at the top. You won't give a fuck if them titties might be sagging a little bit. Man, this bitch is 50 years old, that pussy sitting up like a monkey, and everything she got is going on crazy. So, but it starts for everybody at 30. And that's just what it is, man. That's just straight off the key. This is straight from the professor. So y'all be cool on your stool. Understand ain't nothing cooking but two peas in the pot. They ain't cooking, the stove ain't hot. Y'all support this game, man. If you made it this far, man, put something in the Cash App, put something in the PayPal. Support this game and keep this game coming, man. Keep this shit going. So, I can keep dropping more shit like this in the future. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what it's about, man. You gotta support this game, man. That way, the professor don't deem it as robbery for him taking time out from his busy schedule. They come on here and lace y'all with this shit. I'ma holler at y'all though.